Today we are doing a how to make chevron bracelets. It's very easy to do and it takes about an hour to do it and complete a full bracelet. You're going to need a few supplies in order to do this craft. The first thing you're going to need is string. I like using this string. It's by Lions brand yarn. It's kind of a yarn in between yarn and embroidery floss, and it's available at Michael's and Joann Fabrics. You can also use embroidery floss if you want a thinner bracelet. You're going to need a few colors to do this. You need 4 strings, so you can choose how many. You can have up to 4 different colors total. I personally like using a lot of different colors, as you can see from my example. The first thing you're going to want to do is measure your strings. So you're going to take your 4 strings, and I usually grab them all together at one time. And I measure them about my arm span. I'm 5'9", so I measure them a little longer than the average 60 inches that everyone recommends when doing this project. The next thing you're going to do is, once you measure your full 60 inches, or in my case, my arm span, so you're going to flip it in half. Then you're going to want to cut it here. And then you're going to want to make a knot right at the top. Now this is where you're going to start your project. I have one already halfway going, and I'm going to just keep working from this one so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I use a clipboard to hold it in place. It makes it stay, and it's easier to do while you're working on it. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is separate your 4 strings in each side. Since you flipped it in half, you have 8 strings total, and you're going to want to separate them and organize them so they're a little bit easier to work with. Now in this case, you're going to start from the farthest string out, and you're going to take it and flip it once over the next string, and then bring it through under the next string, and then pull it all the way down to the next one. And you're going to do that 2 times with this same string. Then you're going to move on to the next string in line, and once again take it over and bring it up and under, and do that 2 more times. Then you're going to move to the next one, take it over, flip it under, 1 more time. So if you can see from this, we have one section of the bracelet strand done. Now we're going to have to do the other section so they can match it. So the same concept, start from the farthest side, take it over, and then pull it under. Over, then under. And do that down the whole side. Over, under. Over, under. Now, if you can see now, you've done down both sides, but you need to connect them in the middle in order to get that fine point of the chevron. I usually start from the left side, and whichever side you normally start from, stick that way the whole way down so it's uniform. So from the left side, do the over and under, and then you've done one whole line of the bracelet. So you continue this process all the way down the bracelet. Like I said, it normally takes about 40 minutes to an hour, and then this will be your final product. So then all you do is tie it off at the end, and you are ready to wear it. And there's a chevron bracelet.